Oh, yeah, talk
Thou
to that.
not covet thy neighbor's wife, and thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's shit. That's you haters, okay?
And with that being said, man, now fuck that. We gonna continue, man. We gonna continue. You're a wild
I
boy.
love it.
You love it, right?
That's right.
You gotta love the haters, man.
Nah, fuck the haters.
All right.
Because you know what? It should be no reason for you to hate on anybody that's doing something better than you.
Oh, you get that all the time, man.
If somebody is doing something better than you, study that person, learn what he's doing, and try to do it better. But you gotta learn on how people are doing things in order to do things.
Yo, they hate on me off the titles of my videos, bro.
Yeah.
And I be like, yo, I'm only repeating.
Very good.
I'm only repeating what's being said in the video.
Right.
I mean, like, come on, man.
I'm gonna deal with you because like I said, I'm old, I'm retired, and I got plenty of money, and I ain't got nothing else better to do. So be careful what you say to me.
Oh shit.
Right, for real.
So we gonna let it be known. Kevin Williams, this not gonna be the last time y'all gonna see him on Real Talk with Nick.
I'm not tolerating that crap. That like it's like this, man. It's like young kids. Y'all are so disrespectful to your parents, man, and that's a problem to me. The way y'all speak to your parents, the disrespect you'll show your elders, man. And I'm gonna say this: as you disrespect your elders, when you become old, if you make it, you're gonna be disrespected. So you remember that, man.
Yeah.
Be careful what you say to older people, man, because you're gonna be old one day, and you ain't gonna want nobody to say crazy crap that I'm hearing to you.
That's right.
Be careful about
So back again with Mark Jackson.
Let's get back to the reality.
Mark Jackson.
Yes, sir.
What do you say to those? Like somebody by the name of Chance Williams. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Who's saying that, oh, we don't want Mark Jackson. Like he hate on a group of people where we speak of, you know who we talking about. Yeah. But I don't see what that got to do anything with basketball.
Chance Williams. I tell you what, Chance, why don't we put you as the head coach?
Oh, shit.
Let's see what you do. See, that's what you got to understand. Mark got experience head coaching and you don't, Chance. Mark has put together a team. Mark, do you know Mark drafted Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and all of them, and Izeli and all of those guys? Mark did that. So Mark has a perspective on this game that you don't, Chance. Okay? Just so you know. And stop being a hater, man.
Pretty much, man.
Stop being a damn hater.
Now I will talk about NBA coaches, man.
Yeah.
That played for the Knicks. Who was the best coach out of Red Holzman? Pat Riley. What you liked about Pat Riley coaching skills on the Knicks?
Pat Riley was the one who invented Showtime. Okay, and Pat Riley is a proven winner. Gritty defensive player, hard-nosed, man. So he knows the game. And I always got respect for Pat Riley. You know, Pat Riley scouted me and said this about me. He said, you got to watch Kevin Williams because he's a sneaky type of guy. He'll score 15 points on you before you even know it.
That's what Pat Riley said?
That's what he said about me. I always respected that. You know,
yeah.
That came out his mouth about me.
Okay.
Because he knew. You know,
and what game was that? Do you remember what game was that when he had said that? Who was you playing against?
I was playing with the Sonics, and we were getting ready to play the Lakers, and they were scouting us, and he said that. You know, he was talking about our bench.
Okay. Okay. All right. And who else we had as a coach? We had David Fizdale. Was you a fan of David Fizdale being a coach?
Nah, I'm not a fan of him. The one from Miami, right?
Yeah.
Nah, not a fan.
Not a fan of him. Okay.
I'm not a fan of Phil Jackson either.
Oh, if you ask me, I think Phil Jackson. Please, man.
Phil Jackson had a friend of mine named Charlie Rosen. And Charlie Rosen is a good dude. I'm going to say that. Really good man. And he was a player's coach. Like Charlie, the type of guy come with us, hang out with us, talk. And he had a high basketball IQ. And he complimented Phil really well, man. And when Phil got that job, with the Bulls, man, I didn't see how Charlie wasn't supposed to go with him. That's all I got to say about that. Never forget who was there when you wasn't shit, Phil.
Damn. And let me ask you, being that we speaking of Phil Jackson, do you think Phil Jackson was the agent when we speak of the Knicks? Because he ain't showed too much love for Carmelo Anthony. And he didn't want to become a coach.
Talk about old school? You better talk Phil Jackson. That Zen bullshit he was talking. If you didn't have Michael Jordan, your Zen shit would have went out the window. So that's real, all that philosophy. You take great players. You had Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant. It didn't take much to fucking. You had Tex Winter, a basketball innovator, giving you what you had to do. It's easy, man. That shit is easy. You know, when you look at it. So, you know, like all that, you a great coach. Man, you all right coaching me, Phil. You get great players like Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Robert Horry. Shit, nigga, you should be able to win. You understand when you get those type of players and you know how to assemble them and you got experience and you got systems to use to utilize them, yeah, I could do that. But you would never let me coach because I'm not going to play company bullshit with you.
Do you want to be an NBA coach?
No. I would never. Let me tell you.
If you had the opportunity to be a Knicks coach,
I would never work for the Knicks, man.
Even if they offer to you, the money's right.
Listen, man. I love God, man. I don't love money. A man can't serve two masters. I can't be loyal to God and be loyal to the devil at the same time. That ain't gonna work. As long as Dolan is running that operation, the Knicks can wipe my ass with a fucking Washington Post newspaper. I'm not fucking working for them. And I don't want to see anybody working for them, motherfucker. Be honest with you. That's how evil Dolan is. Okay? And I mean that shit. You understand? Listen, let me say this. Patrick Ewing comes to play us at St. John's. And he comes to the Knicks. Thing, you gotta come through the door. And the guy asks him for ID.
As big as Pat is, how you not know who the fuck?
To me, this guy gotta live way out in the Long Island some fucking way. Because he calls them up and says, "Oh, I have a guy named Patrick Ewing in Dallas."
You lying. That's exactly.
They wouldn't let Patrick Ewing in the fucking building that he built, man. I'm not lying. This is the goddamn Madison.
No, I heard the story, but I didn't know that he said that we got a guy named Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, the nigga wouldn't let him in. He had his team right there. What the fuck is wrong with y'all people at Madison Square Garden, man? You understand what it is you got a bunch of motherfucking Klans people working there, and they come in there and act like they don't know black people. That's all that is. And that shit come from the top, okay? And guess what? You got a team of black players, you got black people running your brain trust, and you're treating it like a plantation.
Now, what do you say to those who say that James Dolan is not racist because he hired black people on his staff?
I tell them that you drink Clorox and you're suffering from chronic crackatosis. That's what the fuck I tell.
And with that being said, man, we got my boy Kevin Williams. I can't do it no more, man. And we out. Peace.